A very helpful insight is to recognize through experience in real time that thought and consciousness are one and the same. Now understand, I don't mean to just adopt that belief or believe me when I say it, but rather investigate yourself. Take a look into your experience right now. Find what it is the mind is displaying. Find what it is that feels like the belief that's forming your experience now, or forming your experience today. What have you been thinking about? What have you been worrying about? How have you been judging experience, or yourself, or life? Just take a look at these thoughts, beliefs, movements of mind, and don't make distance. Just let them be there. Whatever thought is moving through your mind right now. Might be a thought that says, I don't know how to meditate, or I don't know what consciousness is. Or it might be a memory of an experience you've had during meditation, or when you realized something about thought. But that memory itself is also thought, simply thought. So notice the texture of thought, the texture of that spaciousness that somehow allows a thought to form that says something about me, my life, or that forms a visual image, perhaps a memory, a conversation, a narrative. Sometimes these narratives are heavy, laden with self-doubt, judgment, fear, anger. And yet they're all made of this substance of thought. So move right into it, as if you're coming into contact with the thought substance. What is it that makes the mind move? Or how does the mind move? How does it feel right now as the mind moves? Just touch that. Feel it. Experience it. That's thought. That's consciousness. When we know the texture of thought intimately, then we know consciousness as it is. Just as it is. When we know thought and consciousness as a seamless experience or a seamless substance, then we're open. We're open to all perceptions. We're not struggling with thoughts. We're not pushing and pulling, fighting with our thoughts, rejecting our thoughts. We're simply experiencing thought as it is. The conscious knowingness that allows thought to be noticed is seamless with what you are, with that which is aware. That which is aware, the awareness, the consciousness, the thought, all one. We don't need to make distinctions when we're in full contact. Full contact means we're not pushing anything away. Whatever arises is already accepted. It's already just this. It's already the case. So this can be a sort of technique. You could call it a meditation. But it's also something you always have access to throughout the day, even when you're moving about, staying busy, contemplating, sitting, whatever's happening, you have access to this merged experience within consciousness, because it is always there. It's just through these funny reflections of mind, we sometimes overlook it. We leapfrog over it, jump past it. but it's there. It's right here. So rest as it, rest in it. Whatever thought arises, however the mind stirs, it's already okay. It's already fully contained, fully dissolved. Nothing outside of this conscious space, this cloud of consciousness. What more do you need? What more would you want? And the answers to those thoughts could only arise as other thoughts, or the answers to those questions could only arise as more thoughts. So if we have thoughts about the future, what we want, what we need, what we miss, what we've lost, these are all of the same quality. They're all of the quality of consciousness, of knowingness, of beingness. So remain there as a practice or as your identity. Although it's hard to call it an identity because we have to think about it to consider it some sort of identity. It's just here already. It's simple. It's the case. Couldn't be other. And it's fully accommodating of all experiences, all thoughts, all potential pasts and futures, all doubts, all evaluations, all judgments. They're primarily and remain primary as consciousness. So remain here. Nothing rejected, nothing thrown out, nothing pushed away, and nothing missed. You will find infinite contact here. And infinite contact is enough. Things will find equilibrium sooner or later.